talk until midnight, like sleep could wait another day. Now silence fills the space between us, and neither knows what to say. Your eyes still look familiar, but something in them has changed. I reach for what we used to be, but it slips through my hands again. Maybe love doesn't disappear in one dramatic goodbye. Maybe it fades a little every day until we don't know when it died. When love fades away, where do all the memories go? Do they disappear with yesterday, or stay somewhere nobody knows? When love fades away, why does my heart still remember? You stopped being mine long ago, but some part of me still waits for forever. We stopped taking pictures together, stopped making plans for next year. Even your favorite song started sounding different in my ears. I remember your little habits, the way you smiled when you were shy. I never thought I'd memorize someone I would someday lose. We didn't break like strangers do. There was no villain, no blame. We simply became two people who couldn't feel the same. When love fades away, where do all the promises go? Do they become forgotten words, or quietly follow us home? When love fades away, why does goodbye feel so heavy? Maybe losing someone you love is learning to live with an empty place inside. If I could return to that first night, I wouldn't change a single thing. I'd still choose your hand in mine, still believe in everything. Because even love that doesn't last can leave a lifetime of light. You were not my forever, but you made my life feel infinite for a while. When love fades away, I finally understand. Not every beautiful story was meant to have a perfect end. When love fades away, I'll let the memories remain. I won't call them something broken, I'll call them beautiful days. And if you ever think of me, I hope you don't remember pain. Remember how we loved each other before love faded away. Somewhere you're living another life, somewhere I'm learning to be okay. Maybe this is what love becomes, when two hearts lose their way. Not hatred, not regret, just two people who once meant everything to each other, and quietly faded away. I woke up reaching for your hand, then remembered where we stand. Morning light came through the blinds, but couldn't reach this heart of mine. Your photograph is fading now, still I know your smile somehow. Funny how a face can disappear while its warmth remains so near. I thought the years would set me free, I thought I'd learn to let you be. But every road I walk alone still takes me somewhere we once called home. I'm lost in your memory, somewhere between then and now. I keep searching for the person who once showed me how to love. I'm lost in your memory, where every moment feels alive. I know you're no longer mine, but I still find you everywhere inside. I heard your favorite song last night, driving underneath the city lights. For 3 minutes time stood still, and I became that younger man again. We were talking about forever, making promises we couldn't keep. I never knew those little moments would become the dreams I couldn't leave. Some memories fade like photographs, some remain beneath the skin. Yours became a quiet room I keep getting lost within. I'm lost in your memory, where your voice still sounds so clear, where I can hear you laughing like you never disappeared. I'm lost in your memory, where goodbye never came. I know the world moved on without us, but my heart still says your name. Maybe I'm not meant to forget you, maybe that's not what healing means. Maybe healing is remembering without wishing you were here. So I'll keep the good days gently, without holding them too tight. You were once my whole horizon, now you're a distant light. I'm lost in your memory, but I don't wanna run away. Somewhere between love and goodbye, I found a softer kind of pain. I'm lost in your memory, yet somehow I'm finding me. Because losing you taught my heart that love can end and still be beautiful. One day your name may feel lighter, one day I may forget the details, but tonight I'll let the memory stay, just long enough to remember how it felt to be loved by you. Midnight falls across my room. Your side of the bed is cold. I still turn toward your empty space like I forgot what I was told. Streetlights paint the ceiling gold. Rain is tapping on the glass. I close my eyes to find your face, but memories move too fast. I thought the night would make it easier, but darkness makes it clear. Silence has a way of bringing back everything I don't wanna hear. Midnight without you feels longer than a year. Every second says your name, every silence brings you near. Midnight without you, I don't know where to hide. I can make it through the daytime, but I fall apart at night. If love was meant to fade away, why does mine still burn so bright? I'm learning how to live without you, one lonely midnight at a time. Your old message is still there, 3 words I can't erase. I know I shouldn't read it now, but I still search for your face. Outside someone closes their door, a distant car disappears. The whole world seems to sleep in peace while I count another year. I don't wanna call you anymore, I don't wanna turn back time. I just wish my heart could understand what my mind already knows. Midnight without you feels colder than before. Every shadow looks like you, every memory finds my door. Midnight without you, I hear what we became. Two people who once promised forever, now strangers with the same old pain. If love was meant to disappear, why does it still feel so true? I'm learning how to sleep again in a world without you. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and your name won't hurt as much. Maybe one day I'll hear our song and feel nothing but the warmth. I won't ask you to return, I won't ask fate to change. I'll simply thank the years we had for teaching me your name. Midnight without you still hurts, but I can breathe. Every tear that falls tonight is another part of letting go of me. Midnight without you won't last forever. One day I'll watch the sunrise and finally feel better. Until that morning finds me, I'll sit here with the truth. Some loves don't stay forever, but I'll always remember what it felt like to love you. Midnight slowly turns to morning. Rain begins to disappear. For the first time in a long time, I don't reach for you. I just watch the light come in and let you fade into yesterday. We stopped asking how each other felt, stopped reaching across the space. Your hand was still inside mine, but I couldn't recognize your face. We sat beneath the same old light, two hearts pretending nothing changed. Sometimes love doesn't end with goodbye, sometimes it simply fades. No anger, no tears, no final words to blame, just two voices growing quieter until silence knew our names. In the silence after love, I can hear what we became, all the words we never finished, all the feelings without a name. In the silence after love, every room remembers you. I never knew an empty space could feel this full of truth. We didn't lose each other overnight, we disappeared a little every day. Your coffee cup stayed by the sink, but neither reached for it again. We stopped sharing little stories, stopped asking where the other had been. I watched you sleeping beside me and felt 1,000 miles away. That was when I finally understood we had already lost our way. I wanted one more conversation, one honest reason why, but sometimes two hearts know the answer before either says goodbye. In the silence after love, I can hear your footsteps leave. Every promise we once made still refuses to believe. In the silence after love, I remember who we were. You were once my safest place, now I don't know where you are. If I could return to our beginning, I wouldn't warn us how it ends. I'd let us laugh a little longer, I'd let us love without regret. Because even fading flowers were beautiful when they bloomed. Not everything that ends was broken, some things simply reached their season. In the silence after love, I finally hear my heart. It isn't asking you to stay, it isn't asking for a start. In the silence after love, I can finally let you go, not because you meant less to me, somewhere inside it, a quiet voice says, we were beautiful while we were alive. I woke up where you left me, with your shadow on the wall. Morning came without permission, I didn't feel the light at all. Your name was still inside my phone, your picture's underneath my bed. I kept replaying every moment, trying to change what had already ended. I thought my heart would stop the moment you walked away, but somewhere underneath the pain, something whispered, stay. I'm broken but still breathing, falling but still reaching. Every scar is proof that I survived the truth. I lost the love I wanted, I lost the life we planned. But somewhere in the shattered heart, I'm learning who I am. I'm broken but still breathing, and maybe that's enough tonight. I stopped avoiding our old places, stopped deleting every trace. I can finally hear our song without searching for your face. Some days still feel like winter, some nights still hurt like rain, but I don't hate the memories, they taught me how to feel again. Healing doesn't happen like a sunrise all at once. Sometimes it's simply waking up and choosing not to run. I'm broken but still breathing, trembling but believing. Every tear I've cried has kept a dream alive. I lost the person I was when I was living for your love. Now I'm finding pieces of myself I thought I lost forever. I'm broken but still breathing, and maybe I can rise again. I won't pretend it didn't hurt, I won't pretend I'm strong. Some nights I still wish you were here, but I know where I belong. You were a chapter in my story, not the ending of my life. What broke my heart won't own my future. I will learn to survive. I'm broken but still breathing, wounded but still dreaming. Every scar upon my soul has taught me to be whole. I lost the love I wanted, but I found a stronger heart. Sometimes losing everything is where new beginnings start. I'm broken but still breathing, still standing through the night. And when tomorrow calls my name, I'll walk toward the light. Maybe I'm not healed yet, maybe I still have tears to cry, but I'm here, I'm still here, broken, but still breathing. And for the first time, that's enough. I still hear your voice at midnight, though nobody's calling my name. Your laughter hides inside old songs, your shadow follows every train. I move the pictures from the hallway, change the room and close the door, but memories don't need a place to live. They know where they lived before. I thought time would make you distant, turn your face into a blur, but some memories grow quieter without becoming less real. You're a ghost in my heart, a light I cannot hold. You disappear in daylight, then return when nights grow cold. You're a ghost in my heart, still walking through my dreams. I know you're gone from my life, but you're closer than you seem. I don't need you to come back, I just wish my heart could forget how it felt when you were here. I passed the place we used to meet, someone else was sitting there. I almost turned around to smile and remembered you weren't there. A familiar perfume crossed the street and suddenly I was 20 again. Funny how one breath of air can bring back years we thought were dead. I don't blame you for the ending, I don't blame myself anymore. Some love leaves through a doorway it never knew was there before. You're a ghost in my heart, a name beneath my skin. I stopped asking why you left, but I still wonder where you've been. You're a ghost in my heart, a memory without a sound. I learned to live without your touch, but never learned to stop looking around. Maybe ghosts aren't meant to haunt us, maybe they remind us we were alive. You left behind more than sorrow, you left a reason I survived. So I won't chase your shadow, I won't ask the past to stay. I'll carry what was beautiful and let the rest fade away. You're a ghost in my heart, but you don't scare me now. Your memory still visits, but I know how to let it go. You're a ghost in my heart, a chapter I won't erase. Some loves become a quiet ache, some become a gentle grace. And if I dream of you tonight, I won't reach out anymore. I'll simply smile and let you go, like a ghost walking out the door. Morning will come eventually, your shadow will lose its shape, but somewhere deep inside my heart, a little piece of yesterday will always remember your name. Midnight settles on my window, silver shadows fill the room. I still leave a light beside me, though I know you won't come soon. Your old sweater hangs in silence, like it never learned you're gone. I close my eyes and hear your laughter, then remember I'm alone. Maybe somewhere under this moon you're looking at the same sky. Maybe distance only separates two hands that once held tight. I'm lonely under the moon, talking to a sky that won't reply. Every star reminds me of you. Far from here, but you're still buried deep in me. If the moon can cross the distance, why can't my heart reach you? I walk the streets we used to wander, past the places we called ours. The city changed its colors, but I still remember every hour. A late night train moves through the darkness, carrying strangers home. I wonder if you're on some window, watching the same moon alone. We once believed that love could conquer every road and every mile. Now still grateful that we once were two. Even if tomorrow takes us far, somewhere beneath this silver light, a part of me will always look for you. The moon is slowly fading, morning waits beyond the blue. Tonight I'm still lonely, but when the sun comes up, I'll carry the memory a little less painfully than I did yesterday. I miss the way we used to talk about nothing for an hour. You'd laugh at all my stupid jokes, I'd stay until the morning. We never needed perfect days, a little time was enough. Back then I didn't understand how precious simple love could be. Now I hear our favorite song from somewhere down the street. For a moment you're beside me, then silence takes your seat. I miss who we were before we learned to change, before our hands let go, before love felt strange. I don't only miss you, I miss the person I became when you were looking at me like I was worth everything. I miss who we were when forever felt so near. Now all I have are memories of two hearts without fear. I found an old photo yesterday. You were laughing at the rain. I remember taking it for no reason. Now I wish I could go back. Your favorite cafe changed its name. The old sign disappeared, but I can still see us by the window, sharing one drink between us. Maybe people don't stop loving, maybe they just lose their way. Maybe some beautiful beginnings were never promised to remain. I miss who we were before the silence grew, before I love you became something neither of us could prove. I don't only miss your touch, I miss how safe I felt. I miss believing someone would always choose me. If I could meet us back then, I'd tell us not to rush. I'd tell us to remember how lucky we were to have us. Don't waste another minute trying to predict the end. Some days become your lifetime before you know they're gone. I miss who we were, but I won't blame yesterday. We gave each other everything in the only way we knew. Maybe love somehow we were everything. You packed your things in silence. I watched without a word. Your hands were shaking slightly, but neither of us looked up. You said maybe this is better. I nodded like I understood. Inside I was still begging for one more chance to make it good. Some goodbyes arrive too quietly. You don't know they're the last. I thought we'd have another morning. I didn't know we'd run out of days. This is a goodbye I never wanted, a door I never chose to close. I would have stayed through every season if you'd only asked me not to go. This is a goodbye I never wanted, a future I can't make come true. I wasn't ready to lose forever. I was only ready to keep loving you. Your keys were left beside the table, one small sound against the wood. I stared at them for hours, pretending that they still meant home. I wanted to run after you, but pride kept holding me inside. Sometimes the hardest kind of heartbreak is knowing you could have tried. I replay every conversation, every pause, every breath. Maybe if I'd said I need you, we would have found another way. This is a goodbye I never wanted, a sentence I refused to write. I would have fought for what we had. I would have stayed through every night. This is a goodbye I never wanted, and I still don't know what to do. How do you teach a heart to stop when it still belongs to you? If you ever wonder what I wanted, it was never something grand, just your hand inside my hand, your voice saying I'm still here. I didn't need forever promised, I only needed one more day, one more chance to tell you honestly, I don't want you to walk away. This is a goodbye I never wanted, but I won't turn it into hate. Some endings aren't what we deserve, they're simply what we have to face. This is a goodbye I never wanted, yet I'll carry what was true. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make that same mistake just to have loved you. Your footsteps disappeared outside. Morning slowly filled the room. I finally said the words I couldn't say before. Please don't go. But you were already gone. Another room without your light. I leave the television on just to make the silence feel less wide. Your coffee cup is gone by now. Your clothes no longer fill the chair, but somehow all the little things still tell me you were here. I thought I'd get used to the quiet, I thought the darkness would be kind, but every night without you leaves another question in my mind. Empty nights, they know your name, they bring back every memory I tried to leave behind. Empty nights, they make me wonder if you ever miss me when the world goes quiet too. I can't survive the daylight, but when the midnight comes, I still don't know what to do with all this love. I walk outside around midnight, the city glowing through the rain. Strangers hold each other's hands, and I remember yours again. Your favorite song comes through a window, soft enough to make me stop. For a moment I can almost feel you, then the music fades away. Maybe healing isn't sleeping without dreaming of your face. Maybe it's waking up alone and still believing I'll be okay. Empty nights, they know my heart, they know exactly where it hurts and where the memories start. Empty nights, they ask your name, I don't answer anymore, but somehow nothing feels the same. I can smile through the daylight, but when the midnight comes, I still remember who I was with you. One day these nights will feel different. One day the silence won't be loud. I'll hear our song and keep on walking without looking through the crowd. I won't forget what we were, I won't pretend it didn't matter. I'll simply let the memory rest where it belongs. Empty nights, you're not forever. Even darkness has to surrender when morning finds the sky. Empty nights, I'll make it through. Maybe I can't stop missing you, but I can learn to live with what I knew. And if love has nowhere left to go, I'll let it become part of me. Another night without your voice, another morning on its way. For once, I don't ask the darkness to bring you back, I just close my eyes.